In a dramatic escalation of political instability, Guinea-Bissau's military announced total control of the country on November 26, detaining President Umaro Sissoco Embalo just days after a contentious presidential election. Gunfire echoed through the capital Bissau near the presidential palace, Interior Ministry, and National Electoral Commission headquarters, sending residents fleeing as soldiers sealed off key sites. The takeover, led by Brigadier General Dinis Inkanha, head of the military office at the presidency, came on the eve of expected official results from the November 23 general elections. Both President Embalo, seeking re-election, and opposition leader Fernando Dias had prematurely claimed victory in a race marred by the disqualification of the main opposition PEG's party. Military spokespeople, appearing on state television flanked by armed troops, accused certain national politicians and well-known domestic and foreign drug lords of plotting to manipulate results and destabilize the nation. Embalo, arrested without reported violence at 1 p.m. GMT from his office, confirmed the coup d'état to Jeune Afrique while detained at army headquarters, where he was said to be well treated. Several high-profile figures joined him in custody, including Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Biag Nan Tan, his Deputy General Mamadou Touré, Interior Minister Boche Kande, opposition candidates Dias and Simoes Pereira, and the head of the Electoral Commission. The plotters suspended all political institutions, media outlets, and the electoral process, closing borders and airspace while imposing an indefinite overnight curfew. Efforts to restrict internet access were also underway. By November 27th, General Horta Nta, which is also reported as Horta Inta A or Horta Nta Naman, was swiftly sworn in as transitional president by the self-proclaimed High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order, comprising all armed forces branches. Bissau streets returned to relative calm, with businesses and transport resuming, though opposition voices decried the move and called for protests. The African Union Commission chairperson issued a strong condemnation, demanding the immediate restoration of constitutional order and release of detainees. This marks the 9th coup or attempt since independence from Portugal in 1974, including failed bids against Embalo in 2022, 2023, and allegations in October 2025. Critics have long accused the president of engineering crises to sideline rivals. As West Africa's coup belt expands, regional bloc ECOWAS has yet to respond formally, leaving Guinea-Bissau's fragile democracy in limbo. No casualties were reported, but the power grab underscores deep-rooted issues of electoral fraud, drug trafficking influence, and military meddling in this coup-prone nation.